Alright, thank you for tuning in to 4722 Dominique, looking lovely on a budget. Today we're going to be doing creamy crock pot macaroni and cheese. You're going to be needing a cheese grater, a pan so that you can hold the grater on like that and grate your cheese. You're going to need a measuring cup like that, and I use the extra sharp cheddar cheese. It don't matter if it's Walmart brand, store, Food Lion, whatever your grocery store is, grocery store brand, period. Alright, you're going to need Philadelphia cream cheese. It calls for sour cream, but I like the Philadelphia cream cheese a whole lot better. You need a stick of butter, and you're going to need the Great Value Elbows macaroni and cheese, or Mueller's, whatever you want to use. It don't make a difference. First, what I'm going to do is open this cheese. I'm going to grate it on the pan and pour it into this cup along with half a stick of that butter, and I'll be right back to let you guys see how that turned out and let you see me put it in the crock pot. So stay tuned to the next clip. Alright guys, I had to come back and let you guys see after I've shredded the cheese. This is what it looks like. Now what you're going to do is take the shredded cheese. If y'all hear my baby in the background, I'm sorry. You're going to take the cheese and put, it's calling for a half a stick of butter. So put your half a stick on the bottom or wherever you want it to be. Take the cheese and pack it down in the cup because it's going to melt. But what I do is take half of it and put it in and leave the other half on the pan, because when it's just about done, the last 15 minutes, I just top it inside of the crock pot, layer it with what I had left. And you're going to take this cup, and it's okay if it's, my counter is clean, everything is clean, but anyway, you're going to take this cup, get as much cheese in it as you can, and that's pretty much going to do it. And see, this is what I have left. So, well, I can actually take a little bit more off that and put it back in there, because I want to top it with a little bit of cheese. So let's take a little bit out. Alright, so now what we're going to do is take the measuring cup, and I'm just going to put this in the microwave and melt it. And I'll be, oh, I forgot to tell y'all too about eggs. You're going to need eggs, but I'm going to show you during the video everything that I do. So anyway, I'm going to take this and melt it, and I'll be right back. So stay tuned to the next clip, guys. Alright guys, I only let these noodles boil for about 4, maybe 4.5 to 5 minutes, because they're going to go in the crock pot anyway. So you just pretty much want to drain those noodles. Make sure you got all the excess water off of them. And we're going to walk over here to the crock pot so you guys can see exactly how to do this. Real simple. Alright, now we're going to go over here to the crock pot, and let me slide the crock pot over so oops, that's the furthest I can go. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, I poured if you can get close in there, I poured a little bit of milk in the bottom of the crock pot already. So now what you're gonna do is take the macaroni noodles and stir it in that little bit of milk. And hang on, let me get the cheese out of the microwave with that butter. I told y'all to melt for about a minute or so, maybe 30 seconds, however long. You're going to take that melted cheese and you're going to pour it into the crock pot, the melted cheese and half a stick of butter into the crock pot, and you're just going to stir that up. And it's also calling for, this recipe is calling for a cup of, I think it's 2 cups of milk, no, 1 cup of milk. So you're going to stir that good. And go ahead and add your salt. Now this iodized salt is kind of heavy, so if you heavy-handed, you might want to get just the regular basic salt. You have to be careful with that, because it will make your food too salty if you don't know how to measure that out right. And you don't want that, because you can't take salt out, but you can put it in. So you just add that to the for the taste, whatever you like. Pepper, salt. Keep stirring it. See that cheese melting throughout that, throughout the noodles. Now you're gonna add just a little bit more pepper. I don't know, I'm just eyeballing it. And some accent. Okay, then you're gonna stay right there. It's a cup of milk, guys. You're gonna take that Philadelphia cream cheese original and put just maybe a half of a block in that. And let that melt down. Really good. And after everything is stirred together and melt, you're gonna pour your milk into that, a cup of milk into your measuring cup. I melt it first. Bless you. My daughter filmed me. But you measure it first, the milk, to the cup. And go ahead and stir in all the ingredients. That way it can melt before you put that cool milk on top of it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take a cup of milk. Watch me do this. Take a cup of milk and pour it. Let's make sure that's a cup. Yep, that's a cup. Pour it in your crock pot. Then you're going to take, I put 3 eggs in a bowl and beat the eggs. And you're going to pour that into your mixture as well. Now you're going to just stir all that together and you're going to let this cook maybe about 2 hours. Or maybe an hour and 30 minutes, because 2 hours might be too long. Last time it took me an hour and 30 minutes to get everything exactly how I wanted it to be. And I put the other half of that cheese I showed you guys earlier in the video in the refrigerator. And I'm going to come back the last 15 minutes while this is cooking and let y'all see me layer the top of it with that extra cheese. Put a little bit more accent in it. That's what brings out the flavor. That's what I use. And a little bit of pepper. And that's it, guys. I'm going to come back and let y'all see me top it and let you see the final results in the last few minutes of this video. So stay tuned to the next clip and I'll be back. Alright guys, this is the mac and cheese. It's done pretty much. Now I just got to add the layer like I told you, the last few pieces of cheese. Top it with, oh, got a string or something. Just add the last little bit of cheese on the top and let that melt down. Really good. Now I'm going to come back on here in about just the last 15 minutes of it and let you guys see the final result. Hang on, I'm sorry. Trying to get all that cheese. Okay, so you want to layer it for the last 15 minutes. Put your lid back on. And over here on the back eye, I'm frying some good old chicken legs to go with this macaroni and cheese. You want a good meal, fry you some pork chop with some chicken legs and you're good to go. And got some greens in that pot, but we don't have to show the greens. It's just the Old Glory greens. But anyway, I'll be right back when it's cooked down for the last 15 minutes. Stay tuned. Alright guys, this is the final result of that mac and cheese. I know y'all can see that steam coming out of that. It is done. It is creamy. That is that restaurant macaroni and cheese. It looks so good and it's gonna taste so good. I can't wait. And don't worry about if you have like little brown edges around your pot. That's just where the crock pot was cooking that mac and cheese down. It didn't burn it. It didn't scorch it or anything. It just looks so good. You see that steam? Come on this side, Tank, so that you see that steam. Let's hold it up a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that steam. Oh, Lord. It is so creamy and so good. Look at that. Oh, my God. Alright, and back here, let me show y'all. I told you I'm finishing up my chicken and my pot of greens over here. I'll let you guys see I didn't put any meat in it, just a little meat grease, fat back meat grease. And let's go back to this mac and cheese. And this is well, not the original. It's a recipe that I decided to try. But it's that good creamy crock pot mac and cheese. My boys love mac and cheese, so I want to give them a good treat today. But anyway, I'm getting ready to get off here so I can go dig on in. And you guys enjoy this recipe. Let me know in the bottom box below if you tried this, how it turned out. Thanks for tuning in to 4722 Dominique, looking lovely on a budget. And you guys will see me in the next video. Have a good day.